Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try it for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand Bait Al Bakhoor. Bait Al Bakhoor is a subsidiary of the House of Afnan. They have around 20 perfumes in their lineup. They haven't been around for a long time. I think it's maybe around 6-7 years. But I unboxed and reviewed at least 3 of their fragrances before, and they were very impressive for the price, and this one is in that line, so it's very impressive for the price. This one you can find it easily under £30, sometimes even cheaper, and for that price this is a delicious perfume. So in terms of presentation, first thing first, the House of Afnan and both Bait Al Bakhoor and House of Afnan, they are from United Arab Emirates, so they are perfume houses from United Arab Emirates, from Middle East, and they give you everything plus the kitchen sink for a price. So for what you're paying, what you're getting, the ratio is always the best you can get. So this one in particular, in terms of presentation, is very nice, especially for a price under £30. If you go to big European names and brands, for this presentation you won't get anywhere under £100, let alone under £30. So again, ratio for what you get is very good, especially the bottle. The bottle is gorgeous, it's very good looking, very heavy bottle, very good atomizer, everything about it shows quality. In the hand it feels very nice. I'm very happy to report back that longevity is very good. On my skin it went easily over 8 hours, on t-shirt goes easily over 10 hours. In terms of longevity. In terms of projection, is not a monster of projector, it's not a huge projector, it's a moderate projector. I would say an arm length of projection for around 2 hours, and after that comes close to the skin, but you always have a medium bubble, medium cloud and a medium trail behind you, so it's not a monstrous huge performer in terms of projection, in terms of pushing out, but it's ample enough to have it around you, and if somebody comes close to you in your vicinity, in your personal space, they definitely will smell it. I went 10 sprays of it, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day. But if you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, probably you need to go up to 14-15 sprays of it. So longevity was very good, 8 to 10 hours, but projection was is on the moderate to good in terms of projection. So this beauty, who is it for? This is, first thing first, is definitely on the mature side. Two things: one is on the mature side, and the other thing is, if you are a person who hasn't been around perfumes for a long time, is a novice, is just started to collecting perfumes, you are into fresh perfumes, fresh fragrances, this could be a little bit too much for you. But if you like complex fragrances, if you like them deep, dense, Oriental, very complicated perfumes, this is very good for the price. So in terms of age, as I said, mature and novice will appreciate this better, so I would say at least 25 years and older to be on the safe side. Season wise, this is better suited for cooler weather, but because it's got some freshness to it, you can easily wear it in summer as well, unless it's a super high heat, and then it could be a little bit on the cloying side. In terms of occasion, this is very opulent, so it's very good for going out, for evening, for special occasion, for close encounter, for formal occasion, for dating, for going to dinner and things like that. It's very opulent and it's very delicious. But because the price is right and it's under £30 and it doesn't break the bank, you can use it anytime you want. This is only a recommendation. And in terms of season, gender, this is definitely bang in the middle, unisex, anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem whatsoever. This is absolute unisex perfume to my nose. So let's get to the perfume itself. The perfume itself is I would classify this perfume as semi-fresh to semi-dark. So it is semi-fresh to semi-dark, and also I classify this perfume as Oriental woody. So it is very Oriental, it's very woody, especially in the base, and it's very warm. It is gooey, it is sticky, it is ambery, and it is almost honeyed. It's very woody in the base. The woods are very warm in the base. It's a combination of few woods. I think at least cedar, sandalwood, if not cedar, sandalwood, and maybe cashmere or gaiac wood to give it that feel of oud. So the real oud is not in here. Obviously, for the price point, you know, a real oud, it will cost you super high end of money. You know, a gram of real oud will cost you about £200-300. So we are not expecting to have real oud in here, but they've done a good job of conveying or replicating or making the impression of oud in here very well. So it's got very warmth to it, it's got very resinous feel to it, it's got that earthiness to it as well. So it is quite earthy, it is resinous, it is sticky, it is gooey, it's sweet, it's honeyed almost, and it's very spicy in the same time. So it is, the spices are combination of 3 spices to my nose. I'm getting cinnamon, nutmeg, and also saffron. So cinnamon, nutmeg, and saffron in here, making it very spicy and deep and dense and thick and heavy. So you need to like this kind of perfume to enjoy it, otherwise it's not for you. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So this beauty came out in 2021, and the note breakdown, this is according to Fragrantica, are oud, saffron, and rose. In the middle we have spices, labdanum and ambergris. In the base we have oud, balsamic notes, and moss. Everything in here I get distinctly, but I get even more stuff. The only thing is I'm not getting that much ambergris in here. When they say ambergris, they usually means ambroxan or ICE super, or a combination of those two. So it could be that the base of this perfume has got ambroxan and ICE super combination to give it that little bit of feel of ambergris, but overall I don't detect ambergris at all in here. And also there is not much wateriness in here. Maybe a very small hint of dampness, but not wateriness. But the dampness mainly coming from the moss or the oak moss in here, which is quite damp, it's quite rocky, it's quite earthy, and it's giving it that damp feel to it. And also this perfume is very balsamic in the same time. It's quite balsamic, it's quite camphorous, it's a little bit on the smoky side as well. Yeah, hint of smokiness in here, hint of dustiness, hint of powderiness as well. And also the rose in here is very apparent, so you need to like your rose. Although the rose is not a big player, it's mainly in the background, but it is very noticeable. So what happened to you? What happened? Where are you? Technology, hey? What happened? Lucky now. Sorry that, guys. It's just basically died on me. So if you like what the note breakdown describe, this is very seriously, what's going on? You pay so much money for this technology, and when you need them, exactly when you need them, they let you down. Most of the time when you don't need them, they're fine, but the second you need them, they let you down. Sorry about the rant. So if you like what I described, this is a beautiful perfume, especially for the price. You cannot beat it. It smells very expensive, it smells high end, it doesn't smell under £30 whatsoever. It smells like a very expensive niche. Maybe they're inspired by something that I don't know, but to be honest with you, you know, the Middle Eastern, the Oriental style of perfumery, there are so many out there. There's so many of them out there that is impossible to know which one is which. Some people might say this one is a little bit closer to Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton. Yeah, maybe to some extent, maybe around 50-60% similarity to this and Louis Vuitton, but it's not you know, it's not a one-to-one to it, it's not 100%, but it is similar genre of perfumery to Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad. So if you like that one, you love this, but if you don't like that one, you will like this. So they are in the same ballpark, in the same category, in the same perfumery style or DNA of the perfumery. So do we get it overall after all? Okay, so yeah, so agarwood, saffron. So saffron, cinnamon, and nutmeg in it, giving it a little bit earthiness and that spicy feel, which is quite deep and dense in here. The roses in here is quite apparent, but it is mainly in the background. The agarwood is quite apparent, but again, it's not a real agarwood and it's not proper agarwood, but it is giving you that feel of agarwood or feel of oud overall to it. The labdanum here giving it a little bit of that resin feel plus that spicy, sorry, it's that smokiness. So the smokiness is coming from the labdanum in here, and the moss giving it that earthy, mossy, green, camphorous feel, and also overall it's got a little bit of leafy feel to it, a little bit of that herbal feel to it as well, and a hint of balsamicness, hint of cotton freshness, as I said before, and very hint of smokiness and very spicy in the same time. So the spices are by far the biggest player. So this is very spicy, so you need to like spicy perfumes. After the spice is the feel of oud in here, which is quite big and warm and gooey and sticky and resinous in the base, and also quite woody. Rose in here after those two. The rose is the third biggest player, but again, it's not a rosy perfume per se, but the rose in here is mainly in the background. Amber is here very dense and thick and gooey and sticky amber, so you need to like this kind of amber. Overall, this one I would classify it as semi-fresh to semi-dark. So it is semi-dark. The amber is not a huge, deep, very thick and dark amber, but it is there nevertheless. And you feel some feel of leather in the base as well, because of those old heavy hitters, giving it a little bit of leathery feel overall to the perfume itself. So if you like what I described, this is a very good perfume for a price. I absolutely enjoyed it. I was very surprised the quality of it, the blend of it. The first 10-15 minutes a little bit on the rough side. It's a hint of roughness in here, but after that it settles down. It becomes a very beautiful perfume. Look at that, gorgeous. Oh, by the way, there's a feel of fruitiness in this perfume as well, especially the first half-life of this perfume, which is mainly a dry fruit feel. Okay, so it's like a raisin or date or hint of that tropical feel to it as well. Not too much, but overall it's got a little bit of the fruity, especially dry fruity feel to it in the beginning, which is very nice. Again, very appealing. So if you like what I describe, how to describe it, this is very well blended, very well put together. The ingredients is very good for the price. No harshness, no alcohol, no chemical, no sharpness in here. Very good perfume. Apart from the first few minutes, it's a little bit on the rough side, not harsh or not chemical, nothing like that, but a little bit on the harsh side, but it settles down and becomes very smooth later on. So overall, I highly recommend it. I'll give 2 thumbs up. Absolutely yes. For the price, you cannot beat this, but it's not for everybody. Again, I always have to say these things in my videos like a broken record. It is for obvious reasons, because we all have different tastes, different lifestyle, different upbringing, different background, different climate, different cultural background, different all these things will make you as an individual like or dislike a certain fragrances, and that is inevitable, that is natural, and we have to always say these things in videos, that this is not for everybody. Don't forget, no two people will agree on one perfume in this endeavor, in this hobby anyway, so that is natural to this perfume. To some people will love it, some people can't stand it. Okay, so this is again in that vein of perfumes. Okay guys, that was the review of this beautiful perfume from the house of Bait Al Bakhoor. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you have anything else from this house, the Bait Al Bakhoor, let us know your experience as well. That would be useful for others to read as well. If you like what I do, if you find them useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This is how you support me, how you encourage me, how you motivate me to come back and give you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Obviously, I bring it to your attention, and you decide what to do with that information. You can act on it, or you can just dump it, or whatever you do. But don't forget, I done my bit, so please don't forget to hit those buttons. And if you want to purchase one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. But you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to do so. I leave them in the link. They are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. They smell great. And I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge, bold, and very, very long lasting. And they are like time capsules. They take you different places, different time, and they are mesmerizingly beautiful. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.